Our next guest turned an accident into a mission. Her beloved rescue pup, 6-month-old Jack, was injured on the beach, and his surgery was really expensive, and the community banded together to pay for it. Now, that experience touched Jack's owner, Julie Nickerson, to the core. She saw other people having to max out their credit cards to save their dogs, and that inspired her to start a business that she calls Ruff Life.
Welcome, thank you.
What a great idea. So tell us about Jack. What happened?
Jack was hit by a large dog on the beach in South Carolina, and it caused him to have emergency surgery, and it was going to be way past the point of what I could financially afford. So the community had found out about it and decided to raise the money and save him. So that's exactly what ended up happening.
And then what happened to Jack?
He went through his surgery. He lived 8 long years. He ran those beaches in Hilton Head, and he had a wonderful, rough life. But I did sadly lose him in 2015.
And you started a company to honor him called Ruff Life.
Yes, I did.
RUFF.
RUFF. Yes, absolutely. It has to be dog related.
So tell me about your company.
Well, it started because I needed a t-shirt design for his fundraiser. So I created a simple t-shirt. And even after he returned home, people were still asking to purchase the t-shirt. So it started slowly growing into a business. I came up with the name Ruff Life, and it just kind of took off from there, and it just kept going, and I expanded the line. I moved into baseball hats and t-shirts. I embroidered my own clothes, and it just kept going.
Well, show us some of the things you brought from your shop in Bradenton, I might add.
Yes.
What are these?
Those are LED collars. They're rechargeable. You cut them down to your dog's neck size. They are really great during daylight savings when it's really dark and you're walking your dog at night or early in the morning. It actually, the critters stay away from it because they don't like to see anything blinking, or you can also keep it solid for just for safety.
Nice too if you live near a busy street or anything, because it makes your dog more visible
Yes,
to
it does.
Yes, we use them all the time. I have a black lab as well, and we can never see her.
And these collars and leashes are so cute.
Thank you. I started making those a few years ago because the girl that was helping me broke her hand. So I ended up having to pull out my old sewing machine, and I just started sewing up a storm, and then it's turned to a complete line for me.
They're very soft too. It's like they're satiny on this side.
Yes.
So
And you even have dog wash shampoo.
I do. I actually rescued a dog named Bella who had skin conditions. And so I ended up needing to create a shampoo for her because nothing commercially was working. So it's made with aloe vera juice, and it's all natural. You shake it before you use it, and it does help with allergies and skin conditions.
Wow,
You're such a good dog mom.
Yes, you are. And you started off with clothes.
Yes, I did. It was
I thought dog clothes. No, dog lovers.
Dog lovers. Yeah.
Yes.
Things that you would walk your dog in is really kind of how it started. So.
Like this.
Yes.
The blinking light will be helped along by that.
Exactly.
Yes. And hats.
Yes. And I make my own dog bowls as well. I design the own dog bowls. The dog bowls are actually made in the United States. I try to keep everything USA based, and then I do all the creativity behind it.
I love the fact that that's like a Florida bowl.
Yes, and they sell very, very well. We have a lot of sailors down here.
Well, this is a beautiful line.
Thank you.
And now you've gotten a little help from a company that's very much like Shark Tank.
Yes, it is.
How did this happen?
Very exciting. Actually, I had to apply for it. I had a friend that was involved. It's called Kula Brands, and they start off by taking local businesses and taking them forward into crowdfunding. And they actually do more of a royalty deal like Mr. Wonderful, and they will help my small business and grow it nationally and globally, and they take a percentage of royalty from it, so I don't have to give up any percentage of my company.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you are in one of my favorite places, the Jennings Arcade in
Isn't it
Bradenton.
beautiful?
Tell me about that now, for people that haven't been there lately.
Well, I started out at the Bradenton Farmers Market, which is right on Old Main Street, and this beautiful building that we went into actually to go to the laboratory was open, and I started looking around, and I'm like, this is beautiful. So last year I opened up my own store there.
That is a great place to be. What do people say when they see these blinking lights over here?
They need to have them.
Yes, they do.
How nice that, you know, in the face of a what was a tragic event with your dog, with the attack, but then the community rallied to help you. And that touched you, and that's what
Yes.
prompted you to start the business?
Yes, and Jack is a focal point of the store too. His pictures up at the store. His story will always stay with my company. It's really important because I really wanted to pay it forward. I started a nonprofit in his name because of that. And I want to keep this moving. I want to help more people with rescue dogs, maybe that were involved in an accident, or maybe if they just need help with a vet bill. But we're just trying to trudge along, and I'm doing it by myself, and I hope to grow into a good small business and have employees and actually have a sanctuary.
Well, you're raising money to help them, but you're also saving dogs
Yes.
who are on the street in the dark.
Yes,
That must be a really good feeling.
it is, and there's more coming.
Well, this is the sort of thing we need, and we're so glad that you're doing so
Thank you.
well from Bradenton.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
Well,
you.
this is amazing. And if you'd like to learn more about Ruff Life, you can go to rufflife.org, or you can visit Julie at her store in the Jennings Arcade on Old Main Street in downtown Bradenton.